Coming up on today's edition of Theme Park Newsroom, we have some official permits for the Scorpion roller coaster replacement at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. We'll start to tease what Dollywood could be adding next season in 2026, and we have photographic proof of the delivery of track for a brand new roller coaster at Shanghai Disneyland. It's Tuesday the 17th of June 2025, and you know what that means. It's time for another brand new episode of Theme Park Newsroom right here on the Chall YouTube channel. Strap yourselves in, buckle up and enjoy the ride. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Theme Park Newsroom right here on the Chall YouTube channel, wherever and whenever you're watching this all over the world. Now, obviously, we're back with another one. We had another update yesterday. Make sure you go and watch that video if you haven't already, either before or after you watch this one. We delivered some great news on there. Alton Towers with Scarefest construction and firework changes to make it 3 nights instead of 2, which is brilliant. Obviously, we had other updates in that video as well from Futuroscope, brand new coaster going in 2028, reportedly. And of course, talking about the new suspended family coaster at Kentucky Kingdom. Today's update, we're speaking about 3 international parks: Busch Gardens Tampa, Shanghai Disneyland, and Dollywood as well. Some big projects going on all 3 parks, and we wanted to be here as part of the action and bring you all the latest from those parks. Now, if you are new around here, like the video, hit the subscribe button so you never miss another one with that notification bell switched on as well. We're on the road to 3K subscribers and not even 500,000, 1 million. That's right, 160 million views in total, which is just unbelievable. So please make sure you do all of that, because all the support means the absolute world. Don't forget, we're going to bring you a special Theme Park Newsroom update from Alton Towers, bringing you the latest news on location from all different parts of the park, such as CBeebies Land, Scarefest construction. We're going to bring you some stuff from the removed attractions on site. We're going to talk about everything that's changed about Alton Towers this year in 2025. So make sure you stay tuned for that big video, that big Theme Park Newsroom update on location from Alton Towers, coming your way around the 23rd to 24th of June 2025. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this episode of the Newsroom, starting off with Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, the big headline of today's video. And this one, oh boy, it's a doozy. The Scorpion roller coaster, which closed back in September last year, has been fully cleared from the site as early as June 2025. However, news has come out now of a permit for Project Apex filed in the last week. It's listed as an alteration to an existing 20,500 square foot space, and fingers crossed we should see full details revealed soon. So it could be only a matter of days and weeks before we give you another update on this story, talking about Project Apex and what exactly it could be. But before we go into predicting what I think could be done with that site as a replacement to Scorpion in the Pantopia area, let me give you a bit of history as to the ride that has gone to make way for Project Apex, and that is the iconic Scorpion roller coaster. This opened back on the 16th of May 1980 as part of the Timbuktu section of the park, now known as Pantopia, becoming the park's second coaster after Python. In 2004, the coaster received a fresh paint scheme with red tracks and blue supports, as the area was rebranded to Pantopia, and the ride received maintenance work on the queue line and brake run in 2014, following floods. However, on August the 23rd, 2024, Busch Gardens announced Scorpion would close after Labor Day, but the final day was pushed from the 2nd to the 8th of September, eventually confirming its status as the oldest roller coaster ever to retire at the park. So Scorpion has paved the way for the future of Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, and I'm really sad that I didn't get to experience it. It was a classic Schwarzkopf roller coaster, and you know, we won't see many like that again. We won't see many like that classic style of looping compact roller coasters, you know, in the future, unless we revitalized and revamped that. Obviously, we know that the 2020s decade is all about sequels and reimagining, so you can never rule it out. But in all seriousness, it's always sad to lose an attraction like Scorpion from theme park history. but of course its legacy will never be forgotten by us theme park enthusiasts and the general public that got to experience Scorpion. Now, in terms of the future and Project Apex, what do we think it could be? Well, I've got two big suggestions as to what I think could be going into that particular site. The first idea is an appealing ride to parents and kids, and that is a family thrill coaster. Something like a Vekoma Family Boomerang, similar to Kansas Twister at Warner Brothers Movie World, or even Snoopy's Soapbox Racers at Kings Island. This is a classic style of family roller coaster, and I think with the scenario that you're in with the Pantopia section of the park, I think that a family thrill style coaster like a Family Boomerang with the theme of the Pantopia area could work very well from a landscaping and a creative perspective. I think that Busch Gardens can have some really big fun with how they market, how they promote, and how they brand this ride, because they're going to tie it back into the Pantopia area and the nearby attractions, and it would be a ride that really does, in my personal opinion, really appeal to both families and kids. But Scorpion was a thrilling ride, and I think that a thrill ride would be a big addition. Now, one big ride type the park is missing is a Frisbee swing type ride, either an Intamin Gyro Swing or a Zampella Discovery Giga, swinging riders up to ultimate heights as guests experience a weightlessness sensation on the edge either side. And I've got the perfect name for what you should call this ride: Sandstorm. Now, if you don't know what Sandstorm is, it was a previous attraction at Busch Gardens Tampa, which was removed in favour of the addition of the Falcon's Fury Drop Tower in 2014. So Falcon's Fury replaced the old Sandstorm, which I believe was like a Twister style ride, like a classic Twister that you see on the Funfair circuit now, and there's still permanent editions out there in the world. So Sandstorm was a classic flat ride. I'd like to see Sandstorm brought back to life in the form of a Giga Gyro Swing or just a big Discovery Gyro Swing of some kind, that type of attraction. And I've always felt that Busch Gardens Tampa for a while now was probably lacking a Frisbee style ride. So I thought it was the perfect time, and I do think it's the perfect time to add a Frisbee style attraction. I think a Family Boomerang could also work in another area of the park, but I don't think you're going to get a better opportunity than this to bring in some kind of Giga Discovery or a big gyro swing of the Intamin kind, Close Encounters of the Intamin kind, if you remember that book. But in all seriousness, I do think a gyro swing would be the perfect ride in that particular area. So if I was to choose between my two predictions, either a Family Boomerang coaster or a gyro swing or a Discovery of some kind, either Giga or just Colossal, I think that I would go with the Discovery or Giga Swing. I think I would go with the Giga Swing idea, because I think if you bring in the name Sandstorm or something similar to pay homage to Sandstorm, the original classic Twister ride, I think that ties into the heritage of the park, ties into the history of the park. Could be something relating to Scorpion as well. It could go with a name or a theme similar to Scorpion, or Scorpion's Curse, something like that, or Scorpion's Rage. I don't know, I'm probably thinking off the top of my head here, but I think if it ties into either Sandstorm or Scorpion in a similar area, I think you'll be paying some really big tributes to the heritage of the park alongside bringing in brand new thrills. So I'm going to keep an eye out as to exactly what Busch Gardens Tampa is going to do here, but of course we'll bring you another update. The next update we bring you on this project will be when more details get released from the permits. So I can't wait to bring you that video. But now let's get into our second story of the day, and this is from Dollywood. As we've known for quite a while now, a major new attraction is being built behind Wildwood Grove, covering about 3.5 acres with a 43,000 square foot building, capable of holding around 1,000 guests. The structure and language of the teaser video, shared overall on social media, says "Journey up, over and through the Smoky Mountains to the Wildwood Tree," with the tagline "Take Flight 2026, pointing to potentially an indoor dart ride or even an indoor roller coaster. Some theme park fan sources are pointing towards it potentially being a flying theatre of a soaring style nature, with broad motion leveraging the Take Flight cues, but one compelling rumour is a Mac-powered inverter coaster with dart ride scenes, capable of spins and rotations and immersive theming, making it a hybrid attraction concept. Now, if you need to see a similar style of ride to what that particular type of attraction is, you're looking at something like Arthur at Europa Park in Germany, and I'll be honest with you, seeing pictures of that ride, seeing videos of that attraction, both POV and off-ride during some of the on-location bits when you're looking up at the attraction, I think something like that could be a huge hit for the park. I think working with Mack, especially with Silver Dollar City as part of the same chain as Dollywood, working with Mack Rides for the big extreme spinning coaster back in 2018 with Time Traveller, I think that the Mack relationship with Herschend could still be there, and I think that Dollywood would provide a really good partner to bring in that style of ride. I think there could be a really smart addition by the park if they go with a Mack inverted power coaster with dark scenes and really make this hybrid indoor dark coaster and a real hybrid ride. So I think that either a flying theatre or a Mack inverted power coaster through these immersive scenes and theming and landscaping, I think both could be excellent additions for the park, both signature rides for the park and attractions and experiences for guests. So I wouldn't mind if the park went with either, but I fully support the park no matter what they achieve or what they bring into the park next season. Fully on the park's support wagon here on this one, and best of luck to Dollywood for their 2026 edition. If we've got the chance to go out there next year and try it, we'll absolutely try and do so, but it all depends on certain factors. But nevertheless, whether we go or not, best of luck to Dollywood for next season. But let's get into our final story, and this one takes us all the way out to Asia for the first time in this series. And it takes us to Shanghai Disneyland, where they're building an all-new Vekoma dual launch coaster themed to Spider-Man, combining forward and backward launches, track switches, and an immersive narrative. And with the Spider-Man theme officially confirmed, this ride promises to be a standout addition in the park's Marvel expansion. Descriptions highlight a high-speed, fully immersive experience where guests follow Spider-Man at speed to help him out of trouble. Now, I'd not heard too much about this project. It was quite a newer project in terms of what I discovered. I think literally in the past sort of 24 to 48 hours before recording this video, we were kind of putting together the scripts together for the next couple of newsroom updates. And this was one of the stories I discovered in recent days preparing for this video. And I looked a bit more into the project, and I think this could be a wonderful attraction. I think this could be wonderful. There were early indications of a different style of theme. However, I think that it's confirmed now to be Spider-Man. But there has been a recent update, because that's not new news. We kind of knew that for a couple of months. But this is why we wanted to bring this into the video today. We've had a new update, and it's to do with the track. Track has recently been spotted being transported via photos from River Dye on Twitter/X, with the red Vekoma style of track for the coaster very visible on its journey to the park. So over the last week or so, track is being delivered to the park, and that is a humongous update in terms of what it means for Shanghai Disney fans. It means that very soon, or as soon as you possibly realise, you're going to see vertical construction for this brand new ride. And here on the channel, we're going to keep our eyes peeled for that vertical construction beginning on the project, and we'll deliver those updates as soon as possible. I like the look of this. I think this could be a very underrated project and one that goes completely under the radar, but I think it's got the potential to be absolutely fantastic. Good luck, Shanghai Disneyland. We are all with you. Now, that is the end of yet another episode of Theme Park Newsroom. Thank you all so much for your support on the channel over the last week or so, as we've brought the channel back to life almost in the last couple of weeks. It's been an absolute revelation. Thank you all so much. We can't wait to deliver you so much content over the next few months for the rest of the season, going into closed season. We've got some exciting ideas for closed season already as we head towards 2026, and some big projects being revealed next season in the UK, Europe, and abroad as well. Now, before we end this video, make sure you do one more thing for me. Like the video if you loved it. Hit the subscribe button if you are new around here. 3K subs we're aiming for by the end of the summer, maybe. 1 million views as well, so make sure you keep watching over the old videos, make sure you keep following the old content, the new content as well. Make sure you subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss another video as well, and that only means one more thing. This is the Coast Chall YouTube channel. I am the CHALL. Keep living the coast alive, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. And that is the end of your theme park experience. Take care, guys. Have a theme park-tastic day.